Good evening, guys. We're live. Liz, are you awake?
I'm alive.
I called you a Liz.
A Liz.
A Liz. How are we doing, guys? Oh, look, we've got a few comments there. Happy birthday, Rauno. Does Loz play Doom? Loz does not play Doom.
You must have used to play Doom. Final Doom?
No, I never played Doom.
You never played Doom. Doom is brilliant. And there was this cheat that just you could go on a complete rampage. I could only really play it with the cheat, to be fair. But
you're going to teach me how to play Doom.
Babe, it's intuitive. It's a classic. It's a classic.
Creepy Uncle Loz. Creepy Uncle Loz is here, guys. How are you all doing this evening?
Slightly sunburnt, Uncle Loz. We've
slightly sunburnt. I look absolutely fine.
The sunburn.
You've had too much sun today.
I have. No, but that's the thing. It wasn't nice. It was sunny, but the wind was freezing to the point where it was like, damn, I need a coat. Wasn't it? It was quite chilly.
It's quite, well, in the wind, yeah.
You wouldn't put sun cream on because you'd be bloody freezing doing it. So, but sure
even
enough,
in the wind, you can get burnt.
Sure enough, even in the wind, you can get burnt.
There we go. Uncle Loz and Auntie Liz's tips. Make sure you wear
sun cream. I'm so annoyed because I'm usually so good at it. If we go somewhere hot, I'm very good.
Zach, are we taking? Oh, are we? Like you?
No, he said, "Are you?"
Yeah, that's what I know.
Yeah.
Are you taking any more clients? Want to train for World's Strongest Firefighter? Yes, indeed. If you want to become part of Team Loz, become one of my clients, then head over to my website and get signed up. I would be honored to train you guys. I train, as some of you have just mentioned, Mitch Hooper's now working with Uncle Loz. Very excited to work with Mitch Hooper. He's an incredible athlete. We had about an hour's conversation the other day.
Yeah, sizing each other up, weren't you?
We have very similar thought process. You know, both want to work hard and achieve big results, but both understand there is life other than strongman. And I'm really looking forward to working with Mitch. But likewise, I look forward to working with many athletes. He's usually online. I don't know if he is at the moment, but
Jiminy Crickets.
Yes, when he started with me, this guy couldn't even do a full squat. He could barely deadlift, barely bend down and pick up the bar because for years he's been working as a truck driver, completely ruined his mobility. He was a good athlete at school, like at college and stuff, but for the last few years, his first squat video, he couldn't even do a half squat. Now he's smashing PBs. He's doing amazing. I get just as much out of that as I do from, my world champions.
And or someone.
I mean, Andrea Thompson, world champion. We've got Matthew McKeegan just came second in the under 105s at Clash on the Coast. Two of my clients won competitions today.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's awesome. I love training people and helping people reach their goals.
Say hi to Victor. Hi, Victor. Hi, JR.
Hey, guys.
Someone who you do coach is here.
Eric, yes.
Good evening, coach.
How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Roman. Hi, Nicola. Thank you all for joining us. Oh, hold on. The deadlift t-shirt is in the style of the Doom logo.
It is indeed, yes.
Yeah, you knew that much.
Yes, I did. I've got the Super Mario one as well, the strongman one in the Mario.
They also do a cool squat bench deadlift in
Grand Theft Auto.
Auto style font, which is pretty cool.
Smash and
pass.
Yeah, that's it. I was smash and grab. That's just me.
New video idea. Auntie Liz plays video games. Do you know what? If anyone would watch me do that, that would be brilliant. That would be so much easier than this. I could play Doom.
You and Lewis could just be playing games.
No, because I can't play new games. I'd play like Final Fantasy VII. I used to love games like that. Or Fable. Did you ever play Fable?
You're younger than me. I don't.
I'm not that much younger than you. Come on now, Lozzie. Oh, Guitar Hero. I was great at that.
Guitar Hero. I can do
to the point where I actually thought I could probably play.
What was the dance one?
Oh, I'm not playing that.
Uncle Loz and Auntie Liz on that.
You probably had a Wii or something, didn't you?
No, you know the map.
Yeah, I know the map.
Yeah. I did not have a Wii. I was like a Mega Drive kind of, then a PlayStation kind of guy.
Sorry.
PS2.
Sorry, Uncle Loz. Yeah. I had PS2. Did you see Ober's Team USA? Yes, we did. So for those that haven't seen it, we know some of the Team UK. We think all of Team USA. So for the women, it's Inez. Say her surname.
Karis Keto.
Gabby Dixon and Nadia Stowers, who's the under 82 champion. Then for the men, they've got Kevin Ferris, Evan Singleton, Trey Mitchell, Bobby Thompson,
Rob Kearney.
and Rob Kearney. For the UK team, there's one man short.
Well,
by the
they
looks of
haven't
it.
announced the team yet.
No,
for the UK
to be
like,
fair.
I know Eddie sort of had that chat with the Giants Live
Eddie's on
Classic, but
holiday though.
it's not been announced yet.
Yeah.
So, and until Giants Live announce it, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, to be fair. But yeah, because Giants Lives, I thought they're the ones doing the invitations and everything, you know.
Yeah.
It's but it will be a great show.
It'll be really good fun, and it's cool that there's the women and the men competing.
I was really hoping to see Victoria Long though, although apparently she's doing OSG this year, so says Inez. So that's going to be absolutely brilliant.
I think OSG, especially the women's comp, is going to be insane.
It's going to be crazy. How burnt we are. Hey Dylan, thank you for joining us.
You're more burnt than me.
I know, that's
go up a second. I saw
where am I going?
Just a training tip advice. Best training to go and do a Husafell stone. If you don't have a stone or a shield to practice with, use a sandbag. Sandbag is good. The one thing you have to do with a Husafell stone, you have to lift it from the floor. So I would make sure you're practicing picking up the sandbag from the floor, kind of onto your knees, and then getting your hands around it and going up and then trying to carry it as far as you can.
There you go. There. RG just saying Big Tom in goal on ITV.
Big Tom filling the goal.
Yeah. What a shame we hate football. But I will, hopefully, I'm hoping there's going to be a match of the day style highlights.
Yeah, we'll watch the highlights.
Yeah, we'll definitely watch, for Tom. But I couldn't sit and watch the whole thing. That's terrible, isn't it? I didn't even realize it was tonight. It all seems to have happened so quickly. Because we just don't like football. Well, yeah, that's true.
Tom absolutely loves it. He is a huge Rangers fan, and what an opportunity for him.
Yeah.
Playing on the same team as
Usain Bolt. That's incredible, isn't it?
It's just cool.
Yeah.
Evening, Richard.
Are we watching Tom?
Evening, Derek.
I think we've answered that. My client Mitchell Hooper sounds very good.
Yeah, it does.
It's going to be cool. Listening to Mitch and his questions to you. Because he's a weird guy because he's come in and he's been very confident but not arrogant. And it's like you're trying to sort of figure this person out, but listening to his questions to you and everything, he genuinely is that level-headed and cool, calm, and collected. It's no facade or anything.
We've got a busy few months, which upsets me as a coach.
He's competing a lot. In the next few months,
we've basically got 4 weeks to get him ready for the Strongman Classic.
Yeah.
Then 4 weeks after that, he's got the deadlift world championships
in Cardiff. Yeah, and he's doing the full show.
The week after that, he's doing the Shore Classic. He has a week's rest, and then he's got Canada's Strongest Man. So,
my goodness,
I'm looking forward to getting these comps out of the way so we can really focus on some training towards next year.
Yeah,
looking at his performance at Worlds this year, he's got some incredible strengths. A couple of areas that I believe I can help him improve in. And then he needs experience. He's still so new. He's a freak of nature, has got all the potential to go to the top. And, hopefully with my experience, we can kind of get him there.
Mm. Frederick, thank you so much for the super chat, Frederick.
Fred.
Old habits die hard. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Welcome to the Liz and Loz comedy show. Remember to hit that like button. Question, what comps will you be at in the States?
Thank you, Fred, very much for the super chat. We will be at the OSG in November.
OSG, yeah.
We should be at the Rogue Invitational, which I believe is October.
End of October, yeah. Like Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, that's it for this year, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
As things change all the time. But right now, that's it. We are hoping to be in the States for about a month, though. So we're hoping to get around to lots of different places.
Yes.
Collab with different people, meet lots of people, and have lots of fun.
Oh, no. I don't know why you can't see the video. Is it us? Is it Tom? What can't you see? We are here.
Hopefully most of you can see us.
Paris, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome. Hello.
Thank you, Paris.
Yes. Oh, people very excited. Mitch Hooper working with Uncle Lars, World's Strongest Man 23 podium, calling it early.
I need to do
a bit of pressure, Lozzie.
Yeah, I'm calling it as well.
He's calling it as well. No, it's great. It's going to be great. And even before, a couple of weeks ago, before he spoke to you about this, he was like, we're going to go out for dinner with him. And we've kind of clicked with Mitch, haven't we?
We have indeed.
I've offered to make a couple of videos for him when he's at the Giants Live show. So he's got them for his YouTube, because I know he's getting a videographer for at home, but he won't have one for when he's traveling. So like I did for Rauno, I'll put something together for him. Auntie Liz. Evening, strong fans. Evening to you as well, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine, how you doing?
Let's see what Brett has to say. It's always nerve-wracking. You click on something, you haven't read it yet. Hello, Uncle Oz and Auntie Liz. Love you guys. Can't wait to meet you both one day. My question is, will you both be watching the Central USA Strength Expo in July from Colombia?
Probably not, just
Via
because
ADL
July
Live.
is mega busy for us, isn't it?
It
We've almost got
is.
something on every weekend. We're at 2 Giants Live shows in July.
No,
we're
it's
at
only
one, but
one.
it's one at the end. Then we've got the
We've got the
Fitness
Fit
Expo,
yeah.
got a couple of other things. And then
Yeah.
if we do manage to squeeze in a free weekend, we'll probably end up taking the kids somewhere.
Yeah.
Just because if we are free, we tend to try and spend time with them. But we do look out for all these results, and you know, we will keep our eye on what happens in some of these events.
Yeah, I'll be on Strongman Archives. Oh my God, Liz knows her games. That's sick. Back when I used to not have children and I had some time, I used to love gaming. Guitar Hero was awesome. It was awesome. Half of my iTunes soundtrack is still songs I used to love playing on Guitar Hero. Honestly,
I like Grand Theft Auto. I did used to play that.
Yeah. Look, we should all just talk about games. Final Fantasy VII got a remake last year. I know. Do you know what? I was dying for that remake for so many years, but now we just don't have the time. But,
couple more years, and you know, kids will be older, and
I can take a year off to play Final Fantasy VII, the remake.
Who wants to see that video then? Just Dance with you and me.
Just Dance. Yeah. That I reckon
Liz versus Loz.
Good.
Just Dance. Who wins? Who's going to win on Liz? You know, me versus Liz on a Just Dance game. I think I'd win.
You're so bloody. Do you know what? It's one of those time speed thing, isn't it? Did you ever play Parappa the Rapper?
Parappa the Rapper.
Parappa the Rapper.
I can't say I've ever played.
Oh my God, I need to show you a video of Parappa the Rapper. And it's one of those timed ones, but it was just using a controller. And I was an expert at that. Parappa the Rapper.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I'll have to show you a video later. Heidi. Heidi, Lego games. You like playing Lego games, Heidi? There you go. Thank you.
Lewis liked that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I used to like Lego.
Yeah.
That was my kind of game.
The Lego games, I found them surprisingly complex. I thought they were going to be quite easy, but
I used to like Super Mario. Used to love that. I used to like Street Fighter.
Okay.
Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Mortal Kombat. Those
very violent.
Well,
I liked all different types. Parappa the Rapper, Final Fantasy, Fable,
Altered Beast. Do you remember that?
No. Crash Bandicoot. I like platform games. Oh, did you ever play like
Sonic?
Broken Sword?
No.
It was like a mystery game. Oh, I loved all that.
Anyway.
Love it. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So back to Strongman. Right. Will Martins be there for Rauno's birthday? Romark said they would be, I think. Honestly, not 100% sure, because we know they're doing their Strength Unknown sort of tour. We know they're going to Latvia, obviously, and that would probably be their longest stay somewhere, just because that's where Martins is from. Initially, because Rauno invited us this like last year, and he said he was going to invite Martins, and then we heard Martins was going to be in Estonia, but I'm not actually sure if it's going to be next week, to be honest. I don't know.
I like your mug.
Thanks. You don't mean my face, do you? Loz playing Dance Revolution is a must film. There we go then.
There's probably clips of me on it somewhere.
Dance Revolution. I've never heard of it. Loz, your face is looking meaner and leaner every day. How much you weighing, Lozzie?
I had weigh-in day. Well, I'm doing a post about it on Tuesday, but yes, for those that want to know, I am 129.7 kilos, the lightest I have been since I can remember.
Yeah. Certainly, definitely in the time that I've known you.
The next goal was to get to 130. Now I want to get to 125. So that's the next goal right now. And that's my sole focus. I'm training, obviously, train every day, pretty much. Just come back from arm wrestling. I'm purposely trying to get good at arm wrestling without being strong.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn how to arm wrestle, get my body weight down, or get my fat levels down. And then I will try and probably go up 5 kilos of a lean bulk that will hopefully help me in terms of strength when it comes to having a competition or a match. And maybe next year I'll look at doing a master's powerlifting comp, because I'll be a master by then.
You will. Yeah.
And powerlifting allows me to just pick my numbers and be selective. I don't want to do strongman because I will always compare myself to my best.
Yeah.
And some people are there absolutely fine doing it. for me, I can't do strongman at a low level. It just me. I just can't do it. And if I want to do it at the top level, I have to take risks that I'm not willing to do anymore. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And, I'm just at a different phase of my life now where I just want to enjoy my training, be fit and healthy, get my bloods done soon, going to have a full checkup, see how everything is. But I feel great. I feel the fittest I felt in a long time.
Yeah, we've walked many miles today and you're all right.
Yeah,
no
absolutely
chafing.
fine. No, don't chafe. Don't get out of breath. Don't get back pump. Don't get calf pump. It's great.
Back to the important stuff, though. Nicola's memories of computer games was loading cassette tapes. Yeah, I think we've all been through the stages, haven't we? Of the
I watched
chunky.
a few documentaries. One I watched on a plane, and I've watched a few since we've been home, of kind of classic games.
Yeah.
So the Atari was like the original game, and then
we're not that old.
No, we're not.
No offense to anyone who
it's amazing seeing the evolution of them.
Yeah, no, here someone would absolutely watch me stream some gameplay.
Maybe we need a Liz and Loz game channel.
No, because your games are crap. They're just Liz, just me.
Big to be fair, you did just say Liz. Well, I'm just gonna go.
But I feel like I'm getting younger, Lozzie. It's brilliant. I left a very sensible job in financial audit. Now I'm a YouTuber.
Could you imagine how
I could become a gamer?
Could you imagine how many cool points you would get from Lewis if you were a gamer?
I don't know. I think it would be quite embarrassing for him, a 13-year-old boy, to have his mum on stream.
You're pretty cool for a mum.
I think I am, but
we think we're cool parents, but our kids don't.
I think that same goes for every kid. Levi, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, team lesbian and lesbian.
Hey, Levi, how you doing?
Such weird words, but thank you for joining us, Levi. Oh, Levi is the man, the Doom man.
He is
so
indeed.
Obviously a gaming fan himself because he designs all of the t-shirts for Smash and Pass. There we go. Who have we got here? Jazza, I just want to say huge fan from Australia. Keep up the channel, great content and good vibes. Thank you so much, Jazza.
Thank you, Jazza.
I want to go to Australia and have good vibes, Lozzie.
We will definitely make a trip to Australia happen. Yeah. Probably be next year now.
Yeah,
we won't be able to do it this year, but we will definitely make that happen.
Yeah, I would love to go to Australia.
If anyone wants to see us in Australia, we'll be there.
Yeah, send us over.
Where have you gone?
Oh, I've gone too far, Lozzie. Doesn't sound like me, does it? Alfie, thank you so much for becoming a member. Loz, who have you got winning, Dev versus Lev?
As much as I love Devon, I think he's amazing for arm wrestling, and I think he's done a great job, building up the hype for this. I just can't see past Levin. Levin is a beast. He's destroyed everyone he's been up against. I mean, maybe Devon has something up his sleeve, but in terms of just raw power, we all know Levin's better or stronger. No one's been able to kind of handle that power in recent years. He's about 100 pounds heavier, and he can arm wrestle as well. People are like, oh, he's just powerful. He's not. He can arm wrestle. He knows what he's doing. He can go anywhere. I just can't see Devon winning, sadly. But you never know.
And we're big Devon fans. So
yeah.
We'll be very happy.
We will be watching it for sure. Well, I'll be watching it.
I'll watch it. If you pay. Dylan, did you approach Mitch or did he approach you?
He approached me.
You never approach anyone.
No, I never approach anyone. Like, if people want me to coach them, I coach everyone from beginners to world-class athletes. And, I said at the start of this, I get as much joy out of seeing a beginner progress or someone come back from injuries. I've helped a lot of people rehab from injuries. Like I was saying earlier, Mike Williams, one of my clients, he sometimes comments on here. I don't know if he's watching right now, but he calls himself my weakest client. He's not my weakest client, but when he started with me, he could not do a half squat. He could not bend down and pick up like 100 pounds on a barbell.
Yes, okay.
And now, he's smashing PBs every week. His movement's better. He's walking. He feels better in himself. He's active. And, just seeing someone improve like that is just as cool as seeing the athletes that win titles. And I absolutely love it. I love coaching. It's fun.
And speaking of titles, Inspector Haynes is just saying a new champion was crowned Iceland's strongest man today.
Christian Haraldsson.
Christian Haraldsson. Do you know him?
I don't. No.
I saw a nice picture of him with Athor earlier.
Okay, I'd need to see it because I knew a Christian Haraldsson actually. But
go on Athor's Instagram. That's where I saw the picture.
I'll have a quick look now.
Have a quick gander, Lozzie. Have a quick gander. I'll hold the fort here. Who have we got? Right. So, look, yes. Final Fantasy VII stream when? I don't know, man. It's going to be a time commitment. I remember that thing taking up my life trying to get a gold. Oh God, how were you supposed to pronounce it? Shikobo.
I saw
trying
him
to breed a gold one.
Sorry, I saw him compete last year.
Okay, there
That's
you go.
Cool. Awesome.
He is now. Yeah.
I'll give him a follow. There we go. Christian's got a follow now from
there
Uncle
you
Loz.
go. Thanks to you guys.
Weekend is made.
Okay.
Noah Bond, he wants to see you playing, yeah.
And Noah has a great comment here. If there was a world's strongest coach competition where coaches of the pro strong men and women competed, who would win? That would be you, surely. Do you know a stronger coach than you? Who have we got? Who have we got coaching the pros? We've got Dan Hipkiss, Dale McPherson.
Derek Poundstone was coaching Rob for a while.
Who would win a strongman competition tomorrow? You or Derek, do you reckon?
We both break.
You better be shattered into 1,000 pieces. I know Evan is trained by Adam Dirks or coached by Adam Dirks.
I don't know. I
don't know a lot of the coaches. To be fair.
It doesn't really matter once you retire.
It's fun though, Lozzie. Say you.
All right, I'd win. I'd smoke the floor with all of them.
Yes, look, fuck the stone off. Let's just have number 2 and 3 just dance.
Yes.
Oh, what a riot it would be. Imagine Mark Felix. Ooh. You know how much you panic.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see it. I'd be like, no, Mark, you can do this. You've got rhythm. Oh, Mark is just, he's so sweet. When he's worried or panicking, he needs to make eye contact with a friendly face, and he frantically searches, doesn't he? He's got like frantic eyes.
He looks for you.
I always find him. I'm like, it's okay. Fred, thank you so much for the super chat. Liz, when you get the time, you need to get on Twitch. Do you know what? I've never even been on Twitch.
Twitch is a thing.
Twitch.com.
I know Thor plays games and stuff on Twitch.
Yeah, but I'd be way more fun than Thor.
You'd be way more
fun.
No
offense, Thor.
You'd be way more fun.
Way more fun.
All right, let's have a vote. Who wants to see Liz have her own gaming channel?
I would love to have my own gaming channel, but I don't want to sit there with 5 people watching me. It's almost creepy then, isn't it? It's like too intimate. I can pretend that my chat's so busy that I can't possibly comment. Oh dear. Okay, right. Let's get back on track. Charlie, thank you for the super chat. Wish Jeff Capes would come to a Giants Live. He
did a few years back.
2019.
Jeff's health is not in a great state right now, so he struggles to get out and about. But still talk to him from time to time. He watches the channel actually.
Yeah, hi Jeff.
If he's watching, yeah. And he's always a pleasure to sort of chat to. But it's difficult for him to get about. He was refereeing a few comps and doing meet and greets and stuff, but he's just not in a great way for traveling and stuff these days.
There we go. Marcel Loz has never played Parappa the Rapper. Oh my God, how was your childhood? Now step on the brake, now step on the gas.
I played Road Rash.
You said boom, boom, boom. I said bam, bam, bam. Oh, you don't know what you've missed, Lozzie. I feel sorry for you.
I've never even heard of it.
Parappa the Rapper. Come on, man. Curtis, Auntie Liz is the secret gamer. This is such a revelation. There you go. Full of surprises. I'm far more interesting than I first let on. Harry, thank you for the super chat. Recovering well from my knee replacement, working hard at the physio, hoping to see you at Cardiff.
We hope you make it to Cardiff, Harry, and good luck with the rehab, buddy.
Do you know Harry?
No.
Okay. No, that's good luck, Harry. Yes.
You know me. I'm uncle to everyone.
Everyone loved Parappa the Rapper. There you go. Oh, people not happy with the Twitch recommendation. To be fair, YouTube is all I know. I know.
You are going to try and set up.
I'm going to do a TikTok.
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 She's going to do a TikTok.
I'm going to do a TikTok.
I'm just going to post on the TikTok.
Yes. I'm just going to tick my doc. I don't know
why. We're going to call you Granny Liz from
I know. It was Sam. I wasn't able to make the member stream last week. This is a refreshing change of pace. Oh, it is. It is, Sam. This is much
lovely.
Nicer.
Chatting to everyone.
500 people. It's manageable. Everyone's happy. It's
chatting to people.
Not stressful. Great. Yes, we don't there's always complaints like, oh, they're only doing the super chat. We want to be able to do more, but when it's moving faster,
and we greatly appreciate the super
We
chats.
do, and we
Obviously,
don't want to
and
see.
World's Strongest Man Week is a
Yeah.
chance for us to grow the channel and actually earn some money from YouTube, which
Oh,
is,
yeah.
is nice.
Pays for
But-
the rest of the year.
But it's, you know, we love talking to you guys
Yes.
and appreciate the support, whether it's just a like on a video, watching a video, becoming members, or super chats, just chatting to us, engaging, sharing videos. It all helps.
Oh, Shinobi.
Shinobi was good.
What was
Earthworm
that?
Jim. Shinobi was the ninja. It like through the.
What was the one? It was a Japanese game, I swear. And I think I played it on GameCube or Dreamcast. It was on Dreamcast. And it's like a role play game. And you have to do kind of menial jobs. I remember being a forklift driver. It was really fun, though. Someone remind me.
I like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, I was
Mario.
a forklift driver. Mortal Kombat was one of the best
Mortal
games.
Kombat was great.
Yeah. We still play Sonic, don't we?
We still play Sonic. Like we've got like some classic games. We still play Sonic, Street Fighter 2, Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage was a great game.
Yeah, we do, and we enjoy Golden Axe as well.
Yeah,
Those
Golden
are
Axe is
fun.
awesome.
Yeah. Mateusz is coming. He's
Yes,
he's
around his
definitely
birthday.
he's
We'll
definitely
see him
a
then.
yes. Yeah. Apparently Tom's doing great. We will definitely watch the highlights. And Tom's smashing it with the saves.
Good lad.
Did you play Tarzan from 1997 on PS1? I think I had it on a demo.
I
Do you remember like with the magazines you used to get a demo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I think I
didn't
had
play
a
that.
demo of Tarzan.
I played
but
some of
never full
the
game.
James Bond games like GoldenEye and stuff like that. They're pretty good.
Yeah. Mind your cut, Plazzy. There we
know.
go. Todd, thank you for the super chat. Any cheap food hacks for gaining weight, Buzz? Are we going to
Cheap
the
food.
open weight class after the USS Nationals and cost of food is rising? Love the content.
Rice is really good. Rice is a great source of carbohydrates. Usually, I would say basmati rice for strongman. Brown rice is just takes forever to cook and it doesn't taste as nice. So I'm more of a fan of basmati rice. Protein wise, that's cheap. These days they're all getting expensive, aren't they? Eggs are good. Eggs are a great source of protein, fairly cheap. Tuna, it's not my kind of go-to, but it's much cheaper than other sources.
Tin of tuna is one of my go-tos, to be fair, for some protein.
Like I always find when I'm eating clean, my food bill is much cheaper.
It's because we're
much
not
cheaper.
buying food on the go,
Yeah,
and
you can tend to buy more in bulk.
Yeah.
Like my diet these days is kind of pretty simple. I'm going to do a video on it very soon, but oats, whey protein with my oats, steak, chicken.
Steak's expensive right now.
Yeah, mince, rice, sweet potato, pasta. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
It's not too extravagant. Oh, dark chocolate.
Yeah, literally keeping it simple and actually sticking to a plan is probably the cheapest thing you can do.
Today we were sort of off plan and we spent way more on food than we normally would.
Spent a bloody fortune on food today. I had to balance the books when we got back, honestly. Not even joking. But Tyrannosaurus, thank you for the super chat. Has Nikonechny made amends with Giants Live and Alexi since he got an invitation again? Do you think there will be any tension with him there?
Hopefully not. I don't know is the answer. I'm sure there have been chats, particularly with Giants Live and Nikonechny. I don't know about Alexi and Pavlo. That's up to them. But as long as they can be...
You would hope with everything that's gone on in their country, they'd be able to...
I think as long as, there's no more chances. He's either going to have to behave or he'll never get an invite again. So it would be foolish of him to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't want that to happen. And I'm sure he'd like to show that he's learned from it and he can perform the way we, have all bigged up and expected from him.
Yeah.
So I don't think there'll be any issues going forward.
No, hopefully not. And if there is, we'll obviously be eyewitnessing it. So, Loz is down to almost normal person size. There you go. Normal Loz. Normal Loz official.
We're setting up the Liz gaming channel. So.
Yeah, may as well do a few adaptations to this one. Alex, thank you for the super chat. How strong would you recommend being before focusing on strongman specific stuff?
Hard to say because it depends what kind of level you want to compete at. I think sometimes people jump in a little bit too soon to strongman. I think you're better off trying to develop a good base level of strength first and some conditioning ability. But I would be looking at, deadlifting 200 to 250 kilos, overhead pressing 100 kilos. If you're hitting those kind of numbers, you're going to be able to start competing in the sport. There's people doing a lot less than that still try and compete, and there's plenty of shows out there that honestly they just want money, so they'll make things as light as possible so that lots of people can
really
enter.
light novice shows, to be fair.
But
if you just want to do it for fun,
it's absolutely fine. And the great thing is now a lot of gyms have loadable kit, but I wouldn't compete as a bodybuilder with 40% body fat.
Wow.
I wouldn't compete as a bodybuilder with 20% body fat, but some people just want to compete. So, and strongman's, it's become easier in that respect, but it depends, there's different weight classes as well. So that's a factor. But you need a good level of base level strength, I think, before you should even worry about competing.
Stephen, can Big Loz get his driver's license in Parappa the Rapper? Absolutely no way.
I feel like a challenge coming on here.
We need to get a Parappa the Rapper game.
Can we get it for the
what have we got?
Xbox?
We've got the Xbox. We've got SNES. What else?
The kids have got all sorts of devices. I'm sure
we need to get Parappa the Rapper. It really needs to be on for you to get the full experience as well. We can't play it online. Okay. Brett, thank you for commenting. I loved Golden Accents on the Kazaa. One quick more question. Besides yourself, Lars, whom would you recommend to have as a coach? My goal in strongman is to become the world's strongest man under 105 one day.
There's lots of great coaches out there. I mean, in the UK, Dale McPherson and Dan are two fantastic coaches. Matthew McKeegan, who's an under 105, who I coach, but he's also a great coach himself. There's so many great coaches, God, like your mind goes blank because there's just so many to think of. There's loads of great coaches in America. Anthony Furman, if you go on Strengthly, there's a whole host of great coaches on there. There's so many. It just gets confusing.
It feels like everyone coaches now. Well.
And I'd be careful. The one thing I will say, I personally don't think it's good to certainly take on too many coaches if you're an athlete yourself.
Take on too many clients.
Take on too many clients. Because I see it when people are at competitions. They're like, "Oh, clients, just redo last week," or "I'm sorry, I can't get back to you." Whereas now, because I'm not an athlete, literally my clients come first. They always come first. No matter where we travel to, I'll be working when we're traveling on the plane. You'll drive and I'll work in the car. I'll respond to people as soon as I can. No one ever waits more than, at worst, 24 hours. That would be a really rare occasion where someone wakes
you are
up.
Probably on a plane.
And if I can get Wi-Fi on the plane, I'm going to reply to you. Which I do try to make happen. So it's different. It's different when an athlete is a pro athlete. Their focus should be themselves. So, I think the fact that I've retired is an advantage, and there's other guys that are just coaches. They don't even, compete themselves. But there's lots of good coaches. Just make sure you get good reviews and also find the right coach for you. This is something that's really important. Because there's different types of people out there and there's different types of coaches. I'm someone that likes to look after people. I don't think you should be killing yourself for anything in terms of, and my goal when I take people on is that they understand it's a long-term investment into themselves and to progress over a period of time. I'm not really interested in trying to get someone super good, super quickly and risk their health and their life and, injuries and stuff like that.
And we do know of people like that.
Yeah, there's loads of people that will get people's health and not give a damn about it. I genuinely care about people. I don't want to see anyone fucking themselves up for lifting weights. Getting strong takes time. This is something a lot of people don't accept. But you need a coach that you believe in and that you're happy with. And if you're happy going down that route of I'm going to put everything into it, take every risk under the book to just get
someone you can be comfortable with as well. They need to be honest with their coach.
I think I'm someone, if you come to me and you say you want to be world's strongest man, then I expect you to commit 100%. I expect you to not miss a training session. I expect you to eat like a machine. I expect you to stay hydrated, be prepared to do whatever it takes. The reality is very few people are willing to do that. I'm not willing to do it myself. And if your goal is just to improve and just to get stronger, then we work it around your lifestyle. And, if you miss a training session, who cares? You're doing it because you enjoy it. And that's how I train now. I'm not trying to be the world's strongest man anymore. I love my training, trying to get in good shape. I eat well 90% of the time, I'll relax and go out for a nice meal.
Yeah.
You know, we had fish and chips today on the
We
beach.
did. It was very nice.
It's about kind of working around your lifestyle and enjoying what you're doing and steadily progressing. So depending on your goals, then we work around it. But I'm pretty flexible. One of my clients right now, she's away with work and she can't get to her normal gym. So we've come up with just like a full body workout that she can do in a hotel gym until she's back into the gym and she can focus on her strength training again. So we just kind of change things up and adapt. And I like people to communicate with me. That's the most important thing, because then you can adjust things and make sure people are chasing their goals.
I like how you get the last round really quickly.
I can see your eyes looking at me like,
I'm thinking,
you're boring me, Loz. Get on with it. I've heard this so many times.
Flipping out.
But if they haven't heard it, then they just because you've heard it, don't have to be a miserable cow looking at me like that.
That's right, guys. We won't have all this repetition on my channel. Nicola is pre-Atari.
Nicola, just don't show your age, okay? Your picture looks lovely in there, so you know.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I was going to click on Mikhail's. I feel like I've been staring at it for an hour. Lars, if you consider getting any stem cell boosting.
If I could afford it.
Apparently, it's much cheaper in South America. Yeah. Still got to fly to South America.
I'm just creating a bit of a tick there. I would like to try it, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I just can't afford it right now. I've got 3 kids to think of and an expensive wife.
How rude. I'm going to pay for it with my gaming channel. Look, here we go. Ruby would like some gaming. Bigler's official gaming. So I don't think we'll call it
Big Liz.
No. No, calm down now. Marcel, a Liz game channel with Loz behind the camera. How the tables have turned. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it?
You need me just so you've got someone to take the mick out of.
Yeah, I do. I need someone to bounce off of, figuratively.
Otherwise, you guys would get the wrath of Liz's wit.
I was going to say, there is no wrath. Scotty Lace, thank you so much for the super chat. Massive congratulations on the Mitch Hooper tie-up. Huge two-way respect. For someone like Luke, who is disappointed with their Worlds results, when would you recommend they start focusing on training for next year's Worlds?
Well, Luke's got competitions coming up. And one thing that you'll find, and I think Luke did a video on this, is after a big event like Worlds, there is a real downer. Whether you win or lose, there's kind of like you put so much effort into this big contest that
massive come down.
Afterwards, win, lose, or draw, you need a bit of time off and a bit of downtime. You can still compete, but without the same intensity and drive. He's probably going to have to focus on a few other comps before that. But I would, from January, he wants to be solely focused on World's Strongest Man next year. You don't want to spend the whole year focused on it because you can burn out before that. And he needs to have some downtime, let his body recover fully and get that motivation back. Because when you've driven yourself that hard for like a 16-week prep, you're like, I'm done with this now. I need to do something else. So he needs a bit of downtime, focus on just having fun at a few comps, and then he'll refocus. And I'm sure Luke will. Well, 3 times he's come 7th now.
Yeah, a little bit of a trend. Yeah. The 3 times he's been in the final, 2019, 21, 22. Yeah, 7th place. Very interesting. Charlie, thank you for the super chat. Liz, have you played, Jamalami? It's like Parappa. No, I have not. And once I've got Lozzie addicted to Parappa and he's managed to complete it, because I know he's so competitive, it will be easy for me. I just say, well, I've completed this by times. And he'll be like, right, that's it. He'll master it. And then
we're not competitive at all, Elizabeth.
Jamalami. No.
We are like, we would probably do videos doing competitive things against each other, wouldn't we?
Yeah. But something like this is great because it doesn't require strength or fitness or anything that I lack. So I can do this. I was good at gaming.
Liz versus Loz gaming.
Yes. Yay, look. Oz Metaler finally made a live chat. Yay. Welcome. Presumably Oz Australian. So what time is it in Australia?
Don't know.
Okay. What's your
feta cheese? Thank you.
Feta cheese, thank you. What's your canon Final Fantasy VII party? My canon party. Is that type of canon party?
I know.
I can't even remember. cannon party.
I don't know. I don't know anything
picturing the
about
game.
Final Fantasy, so
Wow.
you're on your own here.
It's like story mode for quite a while and all driven, and then you end up in the big world and you've got to go for the big bosses. I mean, I spent most of my time at the fair.
The fair?
Yeah.
Did you ever play Grand Theft Auto?
Of course.
Like, I just always went on rampages, killing people on them.
Yeah.
I used to try and get like the army after me. I'd get a tank and then just.
No, I used to enjoy the
fight
missions personally.
Yeah, I did as well. I like the
I
missions.
like the missions, yeah.
But, you know, sometimes you just go on there and go on a rampage.
Oh, it went down to penalties on Soccer Age. This is probably an hour ago now, but thanks for letting us know, Becca.
It's probably going on. I don't know. Actually.
I'm absolutely boiling. Is it me?
It is hot.
Might be my sunburn. There we go. Oh, look, and he's back. Oz Metaler, thank you for the super chat. How do you find the aggression or turn that switch to lift heavy? I struggle with that. What do you do, guys?
I used to kind of visualize quite dark things in my head, things that would scare me, things that, you know, I would kind of, when I was at my most competitive, I was mentally in quite a bad place. Yeah. And I would kind of think of things that really disturbed me, and it would allow me to kind of dig deep and find that sort of inner strength. I can't do it anymore. I'm in a much nicer place in my life, and I'm sort of happily, you know, past it.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I can't sort of dig into that mental space anymore. But I know people like Eddie have spoken about that as well, that they kind of had to go to a really dark place. You're trying to recreate that fight or flight sensation. But not everyone needs to do it. I was talking to Jack about this the other day because Jack's training hard for England's Strongest Man, and he's quite a laid-back, calm character. But he controls everything. He sort of jokes about like the idiot he is, but then you can see just before he lifts, he's focused on what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Whereas some people, they need to get really worked up. You don't have to always get worked up. It helped me, but it doesn't always help everyone. So it's finding what works for you as an athlete. And for some people, they don't need to go to that kind of dark, crazy place. They just need to really focus on the job that they're doing.
Okay. Luca wants me to play the Dark Souls series. I'd watch every second of it. I don't know what it is, but I'm making
you'll have to look at Liz will be writing all these games down, and she won't be doing editing. You'll just be getting lives of Liz
to be gaming. No, obviously not on this channel, because that would become very confusing. But if we can get this channel to the point where I can hire a full-time media person, a videographer, to film us, or like when I film, do the editing for us, then I could be gaming. I'd be like living the life of Riley. I would. I'd be so happy. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I'm 32 and never heard of Parappa the Rapper, if it makes you feel better, Lars.
Good man, Sam.
You're too young,
you and me.
Sam.
Sam's on my side.
Oh, I don't know, man. Parappa the Rapper was pretty epic, Marcel. Another video idea. Loz reacts to Parappa the Rapper and other video games Liz loves and Loz has never heard of. Yeah, because that would tell you so much about me and my childhood and who I am as a person.
I can't believe I've never heard of it. Like we've been together 10 years on Tuesday.
Yeah, and you've never
10 years together on Tuesday. Make sure I remember.
We haven't been together 10 years together on Tuesday. No. Tuesday's our wedding anniversary.
Yeah, we've been married 5 years.
We've been together over 10 years now. Married 5 on Tuesday. Okay. Come on now, Lozzie. You were doing so well.
I was trying to move on from Parappa the Rapper, but that didn't work.
Yeah. Right. I'm too old for TikTok. Honestly, I feel the same way. And that's why we don't have TikTok. And I swore I wouldn't do TikTok. But I think we could make some quite funny videos, like not even strongman stuff, just stupid stuff.
Apparently, Tom saved a penalty.
Yeah, oh, wow, done to Tom. To be fair, though, if he as long as he jumps in the right direction, he fills the goal.
You see the picture of him with like his teammates.
He's massive. I like when you're in the strongman world, you don't appreciate how big everyone is because it's just normal, but then you see them next to normal small people, and it is Tom saved a penner. Look, all this lingo we don't even know about a penner.
You know what a penner is? It's someone just being lazy.
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Yes, where he learns karate. That's Parappa the Rapper. Okay, can we now go back to discussing Eddie's height? No, because how chill is everyone talking about Parappa the Rapper and gaming? It's so weird how people get so. How tall do you reckon Eddie is?
At most, he is 6'3".
Okay.
I
think he's listed as 6'3".
I think he's probably closer to 6'2".
I think he's 6'2".
Yeah.
Personally. What's he listed at? 6'3".
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Big Tom is on fire.
Mark Felix isn't 6'4".
Mark Felix is the same height as me.
Evan is tall. Evan gets a lot of shit saying he's not that tall.
We have had this conversation far too many times. It's quite nice talking about something different tonight, isn't it?
Sam, relaxing. Imagine talking in front of 484 people in real life. I know. It is weird, isn't it?
Oh, so how Liz has changed. When she first came on, she said, oh my God, there's like
it's
200
horrible.
people online.
Yeah. Oh God, do you remember the first year we did a live over Worlds and there was like 15,000 people? And I don't know how we got through it because I was shaking the whole time. It was horrible. Horrible. It was so scary. But you do just get used to things, don't you? It's just a number. That's not real. None of you are real. You're the sex bots in disguise. Strongman video game.
Shh, don't mention sex bots. They haven't appeared.
Sorry. They're not. It's not like the Candy Man. You say their name 3 times and suddenly they're there. Strongman video game. There used to be one, didn't there? Very old.
Yep.
Jeff Capes was.
Well, there was one as well. Like IFSA made one, and then there was a World's Strongest Man one as well.
It didn't really take off though, did it? No, the IFSA one, but yeah, I'm not sure if like one in this day and age would work very well. I used to like the Winter Olympics games.
Yeah, and you just got like
yeah. I used to like the bobsleigh one. Yeah, sure, Colin would be up for that as well. Please like the live stream. I don't know. I'm lost now. Liz Laws, fancy a holiday in Cornwall in September. Ref a competition and indulge in some arm wrestling with our club. Oh, I would love a holiday. September's going to be a hard month for us, isn't it? Because the little one starts school in September, doesn't she? Which is very upsetting. Very. Although she'll probably be ruling it by the end of the first term. Oh my God. I feel sorry for the teachers.
I remember Double Dragon. Do you remember that?
Double Dragon?
Yeah.
No, I don't know that one.
You're probably a bit young.
Oh, have you tried Streets of Rage 4?
No, I tried Streets of Rage 3.
That's the game. Yes.
Streets of Rage 3, I didn't enjoy as much as 2.
Didn't you?
No. But,
no, I didn't either.
Yeah,
is that when you call the police and suddenly it's...
That's Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage 2 is the best one.
Oh, yes.
And then Streets of Rage 3 was kind of like...
I'm just taking
what's going on here?
That's the game that I couldn't remember the name of, and I won't find it later. So I'm just taking a picture of it.
What's that game you made me play that you bought? I bought you for your birthday. Dream Phone.
Dream Phone. Yeah, that's a board game though. Yeah.
You wanted it for Christmas as a little girl, didn't you? And
yes.
I eventually got it for you last year.
Yes. 25 years later, I finally have it. Thank you so much.
I even played it with her.
Yes.
I think I won. Like
you did.
Justin or something.
Yes. You're right. I like you. Dream Phone.
Terrible game. It's quite funny.
Anyway. Just got here. Sounds like a chill stream. It's a very chill stream.
Yeah, really chill tonight, guys. It's lovely.
It is great. Is Rob's book appropriate for little kids? Absolutely.
Yeah, our little girl absolutely loved it.
Yeah, she thought it's just about.
It's just a story.
Yeah. Honestly, like it's Rob. He wants to be a strongman. He wants to be the best. He loves wearing colourful clothes in real life, but he always sort of covers who he really is and dresses down for the strongman and wears dark clothes. And, it's about being his true self. And like when he starts to do that, he gets better because that's his real strength, is being who he is. It's a great, I thought it was a great story for a young child, to be honest. And she absolutely loved it.
She loved it. You were in tears.
I was. I'm just a soppy cow anyway, but I'm like, this is about people I know. I don't know what's wrong
Alexa's
with me.
Like, please have to give them.
I know. She's like, get a grip, Mum. And I'm like, but we know them. We know them. And I showed her photos of us with Rob and Joey, and even a photo of her with Rob and Joey from 2019. And she thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. Rob's book is meant for kids. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Spyro the Dragon. That was a great game.
Never played it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. Oh, Pong. Do you remember Pong?
Yes.
There you go.
I like stupidly Tetris. I was amazing at.
God, Tetris. I used to go to sleep at night and still see Tetris in my head. But weirdly, I do badly at it in my head.
Do you know what else I was really good at?
Go on.
Snake.
Oh, on the Nokia. Yeah.
I completed
wasn't so good at Snap. Did you?
Yeah, I could fill the whole screen up.
God, no, I never completed it. You sound like Jay
completed
from
it.
The In-Betweeners. Completed it. Oh my goodness. Oh,
They won.
they won on penalties.
Yes,
there
Big
you
Tommy.
go. The world won. Brilliant.
But that also means England lost. So
Oh, we don't give a
yeah.
shit about that. It's football, Lozzie. It's not like Tom Stoltman, 2 times world's strongest man, 1 time soccer aid winner. There we go.
He's completing life.
Yeah, he is. He's having the time of his life. Oh dear. Hi, folks.
There's more
Hi,
people saying that
Robert.
game name that you're on about.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you. I've taken a picture of it now, so I'll be able to. I absolutely love
Average Laws official.
so,
I'm above average. Thank you very much.
oh.
Don't know what, but
what's this? Jan, do you think Kelvin the Reuter will come back next year?
possibly. He needs to keep doing well this year, but I think he's got lots of comps coming up. So yeah, if he keeps improving, I'm sure we'll see him again.
When we did like the Meet the Athlete series, Kelvin's got some events he's absolutely brilliant at, and they weren't in the heats, which was a shame. I don't think we saw like how good he can be, and something like that could easily happen to someone like you at World's Strongest Man. That you've got loads of really good strengths, but then if those aren't
Shut up, I'm amazing at everything.
A couple of weaknesses were, then you look, like a less capable athlete.
It's the same case for most strongmen. It's why the really good guys are so good.
Yeah.
They get through everything.
Diego, thank you for the super chat. Lemon Oreos are the best Oreos. You two are awesome. Stay safe and healthy. Have you ever had a lemon?
I've never had a lemon Oreo. I do like Oreos though.
That's weird, isn't it? I do remember a lemony biscuit that was like an Oreo, but it wasn't an Oreo.
Interesting.
There you go. Right, where are we? Someone's saying, give them a chance to get to your question. Oh, yes, Jan, please don't spam, or I'll have Nicola put you in a timeout.
Yeah, we're just chilling through today. We're trying to look at everyone's questions and answer as many as we can, but then obviously if it's just all repeat of the same thing,
it makes it
Tom saved a penalty.
yeah, that's all right.
That's
it's when it's the same person spamming the same comment over and over again.
Yeah, people do that, don't they?
Yeah, they do. There we are. Michael, thank you for joining us. Hello to my favourite auntie and uncle. A little late to the party, just got home from the gym.
Hope you had a good session, Michael.
You haven't missed much. We've talked about the possible Giants Live lineup for the USA UK show. A lot of gaming talk, and talk about Loz being Mitch Hooper's new coach as well. So yeah, you're not missing much. Little Liz gaming, that sounds great. No, Liz versus Loz in Mortal Kombat. I don't like the fighting games.
Liz against me on Street Fighter is the best one because she just can't do anything. I'll beat her perfectly like every time.
Yeah, my heart's not in it.
I'm really good with Ryu.
Ryu,
yeah. I'm pretty good with a few others. Honda.
Who's the one who has her ass out?
Cammy.
I'm good with Cammy. You know where you can beat up the car?
Yeah,
I can beat up the car real good with Cammy. Okay. Cy Wilson, thank you for the super chat. I had an ZX81 and typed in games from magazines. Oh, fancy. I don't have any of that. I'm not even sure.
I used to like getting like the cheat codes for
Yes, I love the cheat codes.
Yeah.
A cheat's still a thing on gaming.
We'd have to
I still kind of remember the one for Crash Bandicoot where it gave you like infinite life. No, whatever. It's like up, left, up, right, left again, down again. When something's ingrained in you.
Yeah.
Would love a Liz Chat Shit channel. Oh man, if I had the time, we could have so many weird channels, couldn't we? Loz, your theory for training people is so refreshing.
Thank you very much.
Nice, isn't it?
There has to be more to life than just lifting. And I'm someone that took lifting very, very seriously. But it's, you want to do the best that you can do, but there's more to it than just that as well.
Did we just break the news that Hooper got an invite to the Shore Classic?
No.
Oh, has he mentioned it publicly already?
I think Brian has.
Quick! No! No. Doesn't sound like something we would do. Quick, get it rid of it. Sorry, thank you for the super chat. Before that, I had a black and white TV game playing tennis with wheel controllers. That was the 70s. I'm 50. I remember my older brother, who's like well into his 40s now. He had Paperboy. Do you remember Paperboy?
No.
And it was with a joystick. That was great fun. You literally just get your newspaper. You're a bike.
I think I do. Yeah, no, I do remember.
Smash the windows. I don't know what the actual aim of the game was, but for me, it was.
Do you remember Road Rash?
Yeah, of course. Where you're kicking on the bike. Yeah, loved Road Rash. Yeah, loved the violent sounds. Oh my goodness! Right. Mystic. Hello. Hi, Auntie Liz and Loz. Can you talk about the Jean-Paul Sigmarsson Classic? Just sort of the history of the comp when it was active and your recollection of your experience. Did you do the Jean-Paul Sigmarsson? Because it was 2010 to 2013, was
I
it?
believe I was second at it.
Brian Shaw won the first one.
I think Thor was third. Mark Felix was in it.
Yeah,
there's a couple of others
quite well as well.
Yeah, it was great. I love going to Iceland. The only thing is, we had to wait a long time to do the last event. The last event was a bodybuilding show at night, so we competed in the day, and then we had to wait ages. And I think people were getting annoyed because they made us wait till right at the end of the bodybuilding show, where they just had to go through all these classes. Like literally, no one was there by the end, so it wasn't so good.
Yeah.
So that was the only downside of it. But yeah, I love going to Iceland. Still, I'd love to take you to Iceland.
Is there any way we can watch that?
I've not seen a video of it.
No,
to be honest. I've seen the results. I mean, I was there.
I've seen the results.
But I've seen
competing it, you mean?
No, but like the results are online and stuff.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I can't recall watching it at any time.
There you go.
People wanting a Liz gaming channel. You're gonna have to make it happen.
I know.
You'll have to set up a channel and get like a load of new subscribers for it, and then you'll do a live and see if
anyone actually joins me.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Morrowind? I haven't heard of that one. No.
No.
There you go. There you go. Here's a strongman question. Do you see Tom joining the likes of Brian, Bixie, Maris in terms of title wins?
Do you know what? I genuinely believe he could. He made progress from last year. When you look at his results, he improved on his overhead. He improved on the deadlift. We already know how good he is at certain things like throwing stones, that type of thing. He's improving on yokes and frame walks, and his weaknesses are becoming better and better. I think he could potentially win a few more. He's still, what is he, 28, 27, 28?
Yeah, he's 28, I think. Yeah,
still a young man. There's so much great talent, and there's lots of factors. So staying injury free. We all know events play a huge role in strongman competitions. There's so many up and coming new fantastic athletes, but he's got 2 under the belt, and he looked comfortable this year. There was no weakness throughout the contest. So he's going to be dangerous. And the guys are going to have to raise their level if they're going to want to stop him winning a few more.
Sam, Liz talks and play shit. That would be the best of both worlds, wasn't it? Because I could talk.
That would be your ideal kind of job, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That would be amazing. Can you imagine? We were watching something yesterday about mukbang videos. We'd never even heard of it. And if you haven't, it's where people literally just sit there and eat a ton of food.
Yeah, it says me drinking. You can probably hear the noises.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, no, that won't
apologize.
But then they've got like mukbang. What is it? ASMR.
Yeah.
I can't stand the sound of people eating.
Like, we watched, was it Cushy and Luke?
Oh, and he was eating.
Luke was like eating. It was driving you nuts, wasn't it?
I was like, turn it off. Like, it literally sends me psychotic if someone noisily eats near me. Like, I would punch someone in the face if they were jumping. But I would. It sends me psychotic. I had that. What's it? Mysophobia, where you're scared of sounds. But it turns my stomach. I can't bear it.
There we go.
There you go. How happy are you two at the moment on a scale of 1 to 10?
We are, in terms of our life, we're probably like a 9 or 10, aren't we?
Bloody hell, I won't go that far.
Right.
No, I'm joking. I'd say an 8.
8?
Yeah.
How would life be better?
I hold, it really high standard, and there's lots of levels within levels and all that sort of stuff. I'd say an 8, yeah. If life could be better if I had a gaming channel. and I could afford to go to Australia, and you could afford
obviously, like everyone,
whatever it is.
More money's useful, but we love what we do. We're happy together.
We've got goals, and that's what we like that though, don't we?
We do. We're saving for a house, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're
quite motivated.
We've got a 3-bedroom house. It's nothing special, but we've got 3 kids and the 2 of us.
We've really outgrown it though, because when we bought this house back in 2016, it was just us and Lewis with Ava every other weekend. But now we've got like 2 13-year-olds every other weekend and a 4.5-year-old. Like we've quickly and Nala, of course, the cat.
And we work from home a lot now as well. So you know,
so
we're very lucky to do what we do, and we enjoy it.
Yeah,
we enjoy our life, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
I would say at least an 8 or 9.
Yeah, to be fair, I was probably being a bit harsh. David, Jamie Reeves is the most underrated UK strongman. He doesn't get near the recognition he deserves. Probably the best one-time only World's Strongest Man champion.
Interesting, because we're doing a video at the moment that will include Jamie Reeves at one point.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing 2 videos. The next one will include him.
Yeah.
And the one after that we've got planned will include him as well.
Hold on, what bloody videos are you doing?
You'll remember when I tell you afterwards.
Okay.
We don't want to spoil it, but we've got some good, fun, interesting videos coming up.
Yes, we do. We do. Okay. Sorry. It's not that funny, but it's pretty funny. No reason to be alive if you can't do parappa.
Could be your like new merchandise.
Yeah. Now step on the gas. You'll get it eventually.
Clueless.
Oh, did anyone watch the Stockman Brothers Soccer Aid training video? I haven't seen that.
No.
Our algorithms are all sorts of messed up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because of the 4-year-old and the videos she watches.
Taken over our YouTube.
Yeah.
And I've had messages from people saying, "Oh, your playlist's a bit dodgy here, Roz." And she's added like her things that she watches to some of our playlists.
Yeah, she meant to like download it so she could watch it offline at some point. Oh, I don't know what she's thinking, but yeah, she accidentally added it to like a strength news playlist. Fred, thank you so much for the super chat. Sexbot, what you're gonna do until Liz is gonna come for you? I have no idea about most of these games being old enough to remember only 3 TV channels. Oh yeah, we're not that old, are we, Lasso? How few TV channels do you remember?
I remember 4 channels. So
do you?
Yeah.
I remember when Channel 5 was new.
Yeah, I remember Channel 5 starting. So yeah, but like for my childhood, it was only up to Channel 4. Then I remember Channel 5 starting, and now obviously TV is just completely different.
Did you?
We don't watch TV, do we?
No, we don't. No.
We don't. We watch Netflix and we watch kind of things online, but YouTube.
We only actually have TV because at one point you couldn't watch The World's Strongest Man on catch up, but now you can.
Yeah,
they play it on Channel 5 on demand, so we don't even need proper TV, do we?
No, people watch TV in a completely different way now.
Yeah. Michael French. Thanks for the super chat. Late to the party, just got home for the gym. Could you please address the comments about the members only chat? It seems some people were PO'd. Is that
pissed off?
Pissed off. Members only chat.
We did a members only chat last week that went down pretty well, just for the members. We don't always do members chats, but just occasionally.
That's the first time we've done it. Don't always do it.
You know, we plan on doing some more for members, but it's not like we're not going to, stop doing the general public stuff as well.
You might be talking about because it for some reason it accidentally went public. Wow, I don't know if I messed up. It went public, and I quickly made it members only. But I think that just turned off the ability for non-members to be able to comment. But maybe they could watch. But I don't actually know that. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't actually seen a member about the members only chat.
Anyone, but it was meant to be just for members last week, but it's not this week. So
yeah, there you go. As you guys know, we put out video after video after video. So it's not like, it's all on the members side of it now. The members will tell you that. Michael, you remember, So there you go. Go. What do you do to protect your biceps? Is it literally bicep curls? Thank you for the super chat. What do you do to protect your biceps?
Not putting your biceps in a weak position. So with deadlifting, for instance, where a lot of people tear their bicep, making sure your arms remain straight. The reason people tear their biceps is usually one of 2 reasons. One is poor technique and one is dehydration. Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you're maintaining straight arms when you deadlift. You'll usually see when people's bicep go, their grip is starting to go. And because their grip is starting to go, they start trying to lift, like bend with their arms. And then the bicep goes. If you're in strongman, use straps, you're allowed to. If you're powerlifting, either hook grip or keep your arms straight. And if you do feel like you're losing the grip, just let it go. There's always another opportunity. Bicep curls alone aren't necessarily going to help you prevent injuries. You know, you'll get bigger, stronger biceps, which is great. But there's always risk to everything. But good technique and hydration are sort of the key things to protecting yourself.
Hello. Hi, Liz and Naz. Just got back from work. Any news about Rauno's birthday meetup? Yep, we fly to Estonia on Wednesday. Rauno will be picking us up from the airport. Bless him, our little chauffeur. On Wednesday evening.
Should we make him wear a hat?
Oh, I'm going to tell him he better have a sign for us. Something. I want some sort of fanfare. And then, yeah, the party's on Saturday. I'm not like it's not like everyone's arriving at once, so I'm not exactly sure what the plan
We've got
is,
a few training sessions planned.
Yeah.
Some meals.
Rauno will look after us. He's that kind of person, isn't he? He seems really angry and aggressive, but he's actually
he's
not.
A big softie, isn't he?
He is. He's a secret softie, and yeah, we're really
like
looking
most
forward
strong
to
men,
it.
to be honest.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So yeah, we'll obviously I'll be filming lots. So let's just wait and see. I honestly don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Here you go. Yes, someone remembers Broken Sword. Thank God. Wasn't just me. Where is Eddie's team? We're not sure, just because
Who do you think will be in the British team?
Well, Eddie said in the Giants Live podcast that it's Bish, Tom Luke, who else? Felix, Rebecca, Andrea, Donna. They're missing a man. That's one man less than the American team. Yeah, it'd probably be Hicksy, I'd have thought. I think there's a reason Shane Flowers is getting married this year. I don't know, to be honest. I have no idea. But,
we will wait and see. I'm sure it's going to be fun and exciting.
Yeah. Strongman playing Super Mario Party. Yes, we like the Mario Party.
Yeah, we played that with the kids, didn't we?
Yeah, we've got a Switch as well, haven't we? That's good fun, to be fair.
We used to like the Mario parties on there.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. There we go.
You got pretty good at that, didn't you?
I'm very good at it. God, good at it. Well, did you ever play Tony Hawk's, Lars?
I didn't, no.
I didn't like really the sporting ones. The only one I did like was the Winter Olympics. That was pretty old. There you go. Strongest man in history, but they won't go through gaming history. They would need a cargo ship's worth of spare controllers. Yes, Paperboy was my favorite in the mall arcades in the 80s. That's good. Sex Bots in disguise. I feel like we need to get on track with something. Just quickly flicking through to try and catch up.
There you go.
Road Rash and
Road Rash was great.
I won't read the rest of that comment. Oh dear. Right, where are we? Here we go. Ben. Let's give us some balance, Ben. Think of the super chat. Will we see Martins to a Giants Live?
I'd love to see him do one. I don't
know. He has
done
done them in the past. He did the Wembley one.
He's won lots, but I think Ben's talking more this year.
Yeah, I think it's possible we never see him do one again, personally.
Really?
Yeah. I think Martins now, over the next couple of years, focuses on the absolute biggest competitions, the Arnold's, World's Strongest Man, maybe
do like the Brian Shaw and just focus on, like for ages, Brian just did the Arnold's and Worlds, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we might see that from Martins as well. I would love to be wrong because Martins is brilliant and you want to see him in the mix in those sorts of competitions, like mess everyone up. It's great.
Hopefully we'll see him.
Yeah. But I don't reckon we will, personally. What's become of Gary Taylor? Gary is alive and well.
I did a talking strongman with Gary over lockdown. Yeah. Really lovely man to chat to.
Yeah.
He's still fit and well, he still does CrossFit.
Trains CrossFit now. He wants to maybe he's 60 years old now. He might do a master's class at some point.
Yeah.
But Gary's a really cool dude, isn't he? I was saying just yesterday, I said, Wales is down the road. Why don't we go and do a collab with Gary Taylor? Who would love to see some...
Who wants to see Big Laws and Gary Taylor do a
content of
training session together?
I've just got to let the cat in because she's
okay.
being a pain in the bottom. Come. How did she go?
There we go. Rob, thank you. 599 watching. It's actually only 585 now. And only 200 likes. Can we get a like spike?
Guys, spike. Come on, man.
Give the video a like, please.
Don't be tired.
And Auntie Liz will do a little dance.
Not
Won't
for
you?
a like, I won't. Get back on
Oh.
there. There we go. Jonathan, thank you for the super chat. I sent a DM on Instagram to you both about the Navy Challenge coin offer. I need an address to send it. Oh, wow. My inbox is where messages go to die. You actually have a lot more luck with Lars.
Weirdly, you do have more luck with me, but
Yeah.
I do get a lot of messages. So I don't always see things, but I will.
I get
have a
unsolicited
look.
photos, which is why I don't go into my other folder. So just a couple of perverts ruining it for everyone. Oh yeah. Mukbang noisy eating is ridiculous. It's disgusting. Yeah. Thank you. It gives me the willy. It's horrible, especially the whispering one.
Some of those the crisp sound of like the.
Oh, it's all horrible. I hate all of it. The tapping, the whispering, it makes me really angry.
Luke has to be the loudest eater ever.
Bothers me too, Liz. Yes,
it bothers
Marcel.
Cushy as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I could stay married. I couldn't. It would be at the detriment of my own mental health.
It's the way he sits there.
Your safety. I couldn't. I'd be like, right, well, we could just never eat together. But a strong man eats so much. So much and so often. Did you see the little altercation between Bobby Thompson and Oberst?
No.
Apparently, I don't know if it was Bobby called out OB about
Is this
a
recent?
log. Yeah, like today.
Oh.
But they're going to be on the same team in the USA
and
thing.
Rob Kearney as well.
Yeah, and
we'll be there as well. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, loads of these people that he doesn't like, and
hopefully we'll all have a beer and sort things out.
I'll have fun if no one else does. I'm just looking for this altercation.
Don't worry about the altercation. Nobody is that worried. I'm not. Come
I
and read
worry.
these.
Okay. I worry. Okay.
What's this?
Doing? All right. When you show up at a new gym and have been injured, trolling, doing bodybuilding the whole time, then start lifting weights properly again.
Thanks, Tom.
There you go. There you go. This is why you're not allowed to click on
this
things.
Is why
the training vid was brilliant, but we don't know what one because we're so far behind.
Fallen behind, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'll try and here we go.
There we go.
Thank you, Sai.
Thank you for the super chat.
Another person that remembers Channel 4 started. Countdown, yes, Countdown was great.
And it's still on now.
Do you know what? I did a TV show with Rachel Riley.
Oh, I remember. The Gadget Show, wasn't it?
The Gadget Show. I was on there and I lifted her up.
Yeah.
They asked me to lift her. I didn't just randomly pick her up, but she asked me to lift her and I lifted her up and she posted it on her Twitter. And the creepy Rachel Riley fans started giving me shit.
Yeah.
They got really defensive and abusive.
Yeah.
I was like, she asked me to lift her, guys. Back off.
Yeah.
She's got some freaky fans out there.
All women in the spotlight do. There are a lot of weirdos out there, Lottie.
Oh, you had one the other day, didn't you, on Instagram?
Which one?
That guy that was telling people off for saying you look pretty or something.
Oh, he was coming for people.
Yeah.
He was like, leave her alone. He was like, oh,
like whoa,
back off,
just
buddy.
chill.
He was like, oh God, who's this? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos out there. Rob, thank you for the super chat. 600 watching, only 200 likes. Can we get a like spike? 1, 2, 3, like spike. Oh, bless.
Thank you very much.
You're so sweet.
Yeah.
Like. Any thoughts on Levin versus Lara? Thanks again for both of you for the great content over Worship's Man. Appreciate it. How was the spa, Auntie? Thank you for the super chat, Eric. The spa was lush and it was so needed. So needed. We just slept in, we ate. I won't say what else we did. But it was really nice. No, stop it. Answer the rest. Sorry, I didn't mean to smack you.
Sorry. Yeah, I've just been thrown. Thoughts on Levin versus Lara?
Yes.
Very serious. I did address this a bit earlier, actually, but honestly, I love Devon. I love him. Entertaining, amazing guy, amazing arm wrestler, but Levin is a monster. And if I was a betting man, my money would be on Levin on this one. I got to say, he is a beast.
There you go. Misty. Now I'm remembering you guys and Rauno and Andrew going to a water park. Was it in Dubai? That was a lot of fun. Great seeing you all have a good time. That was in Dubai.
Yeah, that was fun.
We got some good fun content from because we were there for like 12 days. And yeah, hopefully I'll get lots of fun content this coming week in Estonia.
I'm sure
and then
we will.
in August, Rauno's going to stay on in England for a couple of days after the Cardiff show, isn't he? And spend some time with us.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, is there anything you really want to do in England that you've been here before but not had the chance to do? And he's like, oh, this is 2 months away. I cannot think. And I was like, come on. I said, before you know it, it will be like next week and we haven't planned anything. But there you go.
We'll wing it. It's fine.
No, we absolutely won't. I will plan it. There we go. Sai, thank you for the super chat. I tore my bicep tensing up at top excited on PR deadlift.
Yeah, if you tense up and you kind of bend those arms, that's when it goes. Or if your grip starts to go, you need to make sure triceps are locked out. So your elbow is locked out. Squeeze your grip. And if your grip does start to go, just drop it. It's better than a torn bicep.
Stephen, being from England, are you a fan of darts? If so, who's your favourite current past player? Love darts.
We love darts. Favourite player, I'll call him my favourite past player, even though he is currently playing as Raymond van Barneveld.
It became very difficult to be a
frustrating
Raymond fan.
to be a fan of.
The old Barney Army suffered.
Yeah. But yeah, I used to love watching him. Used to love watching Phil Taylor, even though he's a grumpy git at times. He is.
Yeah, he is.
I really like Gerwin Price. A lot of people don't like him, but get on well with him.
I like Gerwin as well.
Johnny Clayton, he's really cool. Thinking of players from the past.
Well, weirdly, I can name more that I don't like, even though I absolutely
you
love
don't
darts.
like. You don't like Adrian Lewis.
Don't like Adrian.
You don't like
Rob Cross.
Rob Cross. Yeah.
God, I hope none of them are strongman fans.
I know.
I don't know why either.
Yeah.
I've got no good reason not to like them.
Oh, I tell you who I really like. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. Not Sulovich.
Oh, the really tall guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's his name?
No, I don't know.
You know
I
who
do
I'm talking
know,
about.
but it's gone.
Why is it?
Yeah.
My mind's gone.
I
blank.
know who you're talking about.
We'll probably remember in a
Yeah,
minute.
the big
but-
lumbering guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't think. Is he from the Netherlands?
No.
Oh, don't know
He's
that.
like Eastern European.
Oh, yes. Is he from Estonia?
No, he's not
No.
from Estonia.
Oh,
It begins with S, I'm sure of it.
Oh, for God's
Someone will have
sake.
said
I
in the comments.
follow him on Instagram.
I
I
don't
don't
know
think
why
he
my brain is-
updates. Yeah, you were close. You were close. Hold on.
We just got to find out now.
Yeah, it will. I won't. Yes. Mensa.
Mensa Solovich.
Yes,
There we go.
Mensa Solovich.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes.
He seems very sweet.
Yeah, he
there
does.
we go. Right, click on that. There we go.
Anyway, we got there in the end.
Yes. Thank you for the super chat. No video idea. Estimate where the 5 athletes eliminated in the stone off would have placed on each of the final events and how they would have placed overall. Things like that. I enjoy doing stuff like that. You don't, do you? You're like, well, you can't account for this. You're like very sensible. I'm not. I'm like, yes. who was in the
Outrageous.
stone off? Oh, we didn't get to see Pavlo do his behind the neck press.
That would have been
I
good.
think that was one of the bigger losses for like someone not making the final, because I think he would have been right up there with Alexi on that event.
Yeah.
Probably good for Alexi that he didn't make it though. Michael, have you seen Greg Duchette's channel? He seems like an interesting guy. Months, maybe years, time flies. He had a fun back and forth. Yeah, I think that
Buy my friggin' cookbook.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do, like, we have done. It's one of those channels
We pop in
can't-
and out of. Don't we?
Yeah. I can't sit and watch loads because it's a bit too. Ooh, it gets me all wrapped. But I find Greg quite funny.
He is quite entertaining.
I think you have to take him with a bit of a pinch of salt. I think
his information's really good.
Yeah.
You know, he knows what he's talking about. But yeah, we've watched a fair few of Greg's
I've
videos.
watched bloody loads. Like, it's just been auto playing in the background, and he's funny. I quite enjoy Greg's
Definitely.
videos.
Am I a pro wrestler? I would love to have been a pro wrestler. I don't know why, but it would have been cool.
Have Rauno do the flagpole trick.
Yeah, he can do the flag.
Can he?
Yeah.
What, with his legs out?
Mm.
Oh, we'll definitely get him doing that. That can go on my new TikTok. Mm.
Do you see a bunch of athletes staying away from the wuss shows for the next bit? or do athletes not really get involved in the drama, just want to do the shows? I think some athletes may stay away. To be honest, the main thing at the moment is there are no WUS shows, so it's really hard to say.
There's nothing in the planning right now, is there?
There's nothing been announced. There was talk of there may potentially be an event later this year, but until something's kind of put together, I'm sure if the organization's good, the prize money's good, then plenty of athletes will still do them. But yeah, at the moment, it's hard to say because there is nothing on the cards.
Yeah. So they never even announced an athlete lineup for the 2023 season,
22.
Yeah, sorry, like they did for the 2021. A lot of people are asking about it. We had Don on the channel about.
He did say something potentially sort of September, October
time. Yeah, but
at the moment we just don't know. So we'll wait and see. We'll talk to Don. Hopefully find out what is happening with WUS and if they are looking at doing any shows. I hope they do because it's good to see more shows. There we go, Minster Solovich. But yeah, I hope they do keep doing shows. To be honest, I think more opportunities for athletes is a good thing.
Definitely.
Who are you a big fan of in strongman, Elizabeth?
Me, Rauno. No, I'm not a fan of anyone in strongman. To be honest. There's people I really, really like. I really like Andrea.
Yeah.
Because she's really funny, and I feel like I know her quite well now, so I know what drives Andrea. I like Rauno because Rauno is actually really likable, but most of them are really likable.
Yeah.
Ivers's, Mateus's. It's much easier to name the people.
I'd say 90 to 95% of the people I meet in strongman are cool guys.
Yeah,
girls,
really cool. For every level, every weight class.
Pretty much almost everyone we meet, we get on with, and it's a lovely community.
Yeah, definitely.
Is Loz natty or not? Listen to Coach Greg. I'd love to see Coach Greg's opinion on that. It'd be quite interesting to see it would be interesting to hear what he actually thought.
And to see if he could pinpoint maybe a switch.
Yeah. The switch.
This was the moment.
It'd be interesting to. It's an interesting thing because I'm pretty open about it, as much as I can be. But I can promise you there is not as much being used as people think.
I know. When we hear what some amateurs are doing, it's quite horrifying.
And I have competed at World's Strongest Man naturally, so I'm not going to say anything more than that. But I have competed at least once. Yeah, completely on nothing. So
I have a comment. Loz, it's not too late to start a wrestling career. Yeah, but you could literally shatter into 1,000 pieces, couldn't you? If you were
I think it's best that I just sort of stick to talking about strongman and coaching people these days.
You did a little wrestle with Evan in the pool,
I didn't do a wrestle. I let him sort of do a few moves on me.
How was that for you?
It was fun, but it was in a pool, so it's a bit different to being slammed onto a mat or concrete or a ladder or
especially
through a table.
Your body weight as well. I know you're lighter now, but surely the bigger you are,
my
the harder
knees
you
and
fall,
my back don't want to feel that.
No,
it's definitely a younger man's game.
Yeah,
I know you had like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair going on way past they should have, but
Robert, hi listeners. Now that Paul Smith has won the UK Strongest, what do you think would be his next target? Britain's? Well, he has been invited to Britain's
He's done Britain's the last few years. He's got to be trying to.
He has to try and top 3 at Britain's.
Yeah, that's got to be his goal. I think is trying to hit top 3 at Britain's. It was really good to see him win UK's. Paul's a great strongman. I think his next comp is the Strongman Classic.
Yeah,
and I think his goal is going to be to beat Andy Black.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be a really interesting sort of battle within a competition.
Yeah, well, Andy's not beaten Paul yet. And Andy's had a lot more opportunities. And I know people have sort of, the memes and stuff online have all been about those two.
Yeah.
And I think Andy's actually started to get a bit pissed off with it.
It does seem that way. I haven't spoken to Andy for a little while. Like sometimes he sends me really formal messages. He's like, "Dear Elizabeth, how do I do this?"
Yeah. He's got a good sense of humor. But funny. I think he has been a bit triggered by the. I
think he's started to, but things do, to be honest, when it
becomes repetitive,
the same over and over again. Yeah, it does get a bit.
I'll be honest. I saw something of us today with Grizzly, and I'm like, "Come on, guys, we're bored of the Grizzly crap now." It's funny for like 5 minutes, and then when people kind of constantly do it, you're just like, okay.
I guess. But I think Grizzly is probably the one exception. That's not a great example.
You've obviously not seen
No, I
today.
haven't. Oh, hold on. I just clicked on this one. What do you think Mateusz's career could have looked like without his injuries?
He should be a world's strongest man winner.
Arnold's winner,
He's
possibly.
incredible, and he's won a lot of titles.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's really missing out now on what should be his prime years. He needs to sort himself out, get himself injury free. I personally think he needs a coach. I'm not saying I need to coach him,
No.
But I think he needs someone to hold him back. He's got this habit of pushing so hard in training, and I think he just ends up hurting himself before he gets to the competitions.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to Mike Burke. I don't know where or what he's doing these days, but Mike Burke would have been a great person to have a chat with.
Interesting guy, because he came as if from nowhere, didn't he? Like into competition. He was so good as well. Fred, thank you for the super chat, Fred. Being stationed at the British base in Cyprus for a bit, I found that Brits are damn good at darts, but are a bit crazy. And Andrea is super fantastic.
I was playing
British
darts for about 2 years. Yeah. When I first started, when I left Strongman or retired from Strongman and started kind of coaching
you
more.
took up darts.
Yeah. I didn't have as many clients then.
Yeah.
And I was like just playing darts a lot. And then we started the YouTube stuff and started doing other things. And now I don't have time to play darts. But I played in a local league. And people I used to walk in and people were like, that's Big Loz.
Yeah.
And it's just me turning up at a local pub to play darts. It was funny. I got pretty good. I was winning some, I wasn't good, but I was good enough to win, a fair few of my matches. And me and my partner made the finals night in the pairs.
Oh yeah.
And then it got cancelled because of damn COVID.
I
was like, I would have won my first darts trophy.
Well,
worst, I would have come second.
Yeah.
So we were into the final.
Been on the podium.
Yeah. And I think we could have won.
Oh, it's a shame. But yeah, some Brits are crazy. I think we often appear to be crazy to American people because they don't always. I think our sense of humor is a little bit more warped.
You and me are just us, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're just kind of.
Yeah. People like Terry. I think sometimes people don't know if Terry's grumpy.
He's got a dry sense of humor.
Very dry.
Yeah.
Not that American people are stupid, obviously. Like people understand what a dry sense of humor is, but I think when you throw in like a gangster style accent like Terry's got, it does become a bit more confusing.
Face and,
he sounds like a crazy brother or something. It does become, even for us sometimes, and we've known him.
But Jonas has a really dry sense of humor.
Yeah, he
and
does.
people take him the wrong way.
Yeah,
because he sounds very serious.
Yeah, but he gets that little twinkle in his eye, doesn't he, when he's telling the joke? What am I clicking on?
Nicola.
Oh, yeah. Luke Stockman could do voiceovers with his deep booming voice. Yeah. Apparently, what's his name? Gabe Pena does do some of that.
Does he?
Yeah.
Where have you gone?
I don't know. I'm just, there we go. I'm just finding myself. But yeah, there's some great voices in Strongman.
Yeah.
I would like to know who actually is scientifically the deepest.
I think it's probably got to be Luke.
Yeah, it could be Luke. But Ivers
has quite a deep voice, but I think Luke's is more powerful as well.
I think Luke's is bassier. I think they're both deep, but Luke's is bassier. We have some weird conversations, don't we? Right. Be nice to invite Andrea for a chat. Yeah, I mean, you did a Talking Strong Woman.
I've done a few things.
She's been on a couple of times,
but she'll be on again at some point.
Yeah, we need to get her over to train. I think that's more fun because then she chats and she trains and she pisses about with us, to be honest. There we go.
Which is always funny.
Yeah.
Someone's saying Cobra. I don't know.
Cobra. Where? Yeah. I don't know either.
Just making me think of the Karate Kid.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like Cobra Kai and stuff. But any Cobra Kai fans? I like that. Yeah. Karate Kid fans.
You're so cute.
Oh, color.
Yeah.
Someone said color.
No. Oh, people saying how it's spout. It's got you in it. America changed some spellings because they wanted to dissociate with English. Make
Diamond
English.
Dog, thank you for the super chat. Are we going to be part of Eddie versus OB?
We will be there.
It's not Eddie versus OB.
No, it's definitely not. It's a
UK
Giants live show.
The US.
Yeah.
And we'll be there. Yeah. We're going to be at all the Giants live shows this year.
There you go.
It's kind of all sorts of colour.
Marcel, we actually have this on the channel already, Talking Strongman with Nathan Payton.
Yeah, we've got If you guys are into like the interviews, if you check out the
There's
playlist,
Yeah.
we've done quite a few now. There's not many World's Strongest Men that we haven't spoken to.
No.
I've spoken to Alan Thrall, was really interesting.
Yeah.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Like Gary
Even,
Taylor's
like,
on there, Jeff Capes.
That guy who
Bruce Wilhelm is hilarious.
Oh
First
my
ever winner
God.
of World's Strongest
he
Man.
is hilarious. That man takes no prisoners. I remember feeling uncomfortable
Yeah.
editing it. Like, oh my God.
Bill Casma.
Yes. Yeah.
Colin's been on a number of times.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got Zadrunas, Brian Shaw, Thor, Martins, Tom, Novikov.
Yeah.
If you're
Loads of people. Loads and loads and loads. And
if
a
you're
couple
kind of
of
newer to the channel and you like interview stuff, then if you watch that or have it on in the background,
it's all there.
Always fun.
There we go. Right. I think we should love and leave you all because it is a school night and it is 11 o'clock now.
It's a late one.
It is. I always say we'll make it a quick one. Make it a quick one.
It's nice to chat.
We never do. Yeah. Okay. Go on. Sign it off, Lasse.
Thank you as always, guys. We appreciate you. Hope you have an amazing week. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to become a member, click on that and have an amazing week. We'll speak to you soon. Take care.
Thank you for the valuable information, Laura. Smile away.